Have you ever dropped a baby? Holy shit, do people overreact.
I've wanted to be a parent for a very long time, and it is such a tremendous experience. And I feel like Stephanie and I are doing a great job. I really do. And I do, but I also feel like it would be reasonable if somebody had called Child Protective Services a couple of times. A couple of times, you know, it happens. You have a rough day or a weird day. No, when Max and Finn were just a couple months old, we were so amused because people would come over to meet the babies, and what we would do is we'd prop them up with our hands underneath their armpits, and then we'd just say, yep, they're pretty much walking, and then we'd let go, and then their little noodle legs would buckle, and then we'd catch them half an inch before they hit the ground. Oh, is that a treat? If you have a baby, I highly recommend trying this out. If you don't have a baby but know someone with a baby, ask to borrow the baby. Nobody will regret this. The baby's clueless, just like, meh. They're just a blob. And you catch it. That's the key. You have to catch them. You can't just let the little blobs fall, because that's when there's true trouble.
You drop a baby in America today, I swear, people hit the roof before the baby even touches the floor. And it's not a big deal. How do I know? Because I do it all the time. In fact, I don't think I've ever held a baby to completion. And you might be thinking, Anthony, how could you drop a baby? You ever held a baby? How could you not? It's so easy. It's a two-step process, maybe less. Should you ask Anthony, why would anyone ever let you hold their baby? The answer is simple. Negligence. I love it. It's a hobby. The only negative, the only drawback as far as I'm concerned, the embarrassment. People try to shame you when you drop their baby, even though I almost always make it look like an accident. That's why this is so great. You ever do this? You ever drop a baby? And then scoop it right back up before anybody sees you? No shit. Best feeling in the world. You just hand the baby back and no one is the wiser. Especially not that baby. Happened to me just last weekend. I was at a party. One of my friends came up and said, Anthony, I gotta go to the bathroom. Will you hold my baby? And I tell the truth. I'm always 100% honest. I say, yeah. For a little bit. Held that baby 30, 45 seconds, a personal best. Dropped the baby. Scooped it right back up before anybody saw me. And it was close, too. I don't know if you guys know what a false premise is, but I have this cat. I think it must have been a stray cat, because anytime it gets outside, it immediately runs off, kills something, drags it back in, and leaves it at my feet. I've had this thing for like a month, and I swear, we have got quite the competition going. Yes. I don't even like cats, if I'm being honest. More a dog guy, me. I used to have a Great Dane. You guys know what a Great Dane is? One of those big, tall, skinny dogs. Marmaduke was a Great Dane, Scooby-Doo. They call them the heartbreaker breed because they normally only live up to 8 years. But with the right diet, exercise, attention, I got it down to 4. It was great. It was the perfect college dog. It really was. Oh, you think I can't tell one more animal joke? Well, fuck you. Listen to this. When I was a little kid, I had a pet turtle. Tiny little turtle, kept him in an aquarium. Then one summer I went away to camp. While I was gone at camp, the turtle died. When I got home, my dad lied to me. Said, Anthony, your turtle is alive and well. It just went to go live with your mother. And I believed that. Till a couple days later, I was digging around in the backyard. Found my mom's body. Worst day of my life. I love that turtle. Did you know there's a religion called Christian Science?
I was raised in New Orleans, and it's a wonderful place to grow up. And I was raised Christian Science. That was the religion we were. And if you don't know Christian Science, it is a religion that does not believe in doctors or medicine. So my entire childhood, I never had a vaccination, never had any medicine. They believe we are spiritual beings having a material experience in the material world. And the mantra that they say is, know the truth. And the truth is, there is no pain unless you give it pain with your mind. I was 10 years old. I split my knee open, and my bone was exposed. And my dad told me to know the truth. And I said, well, the truth is, my bone is exposing its material self to the material world. Help me. And then I passed out. Yeah, we never had a vaccination, never had, but they even kept like medicine. I didn't know anything about medicine. It's amazing we were poor because we never had medicine. We never bought anything. We should have saved a fortune in that. But my grandmother lived with us when I was a little girl, and if an aspirin commercial came on the air, she would get up from the sofa, go to the TV, turn it down, stand in front of it, and hum a hymn really loudly, like, So you can imagine my fascination with aspirin when I was a little girl. Like what is aspirin? What is happening? Oh my God, it was just, I would be in the car driving past a drugstore and I'd be like, I'm gonna get aspirin someday.
I am not afraid to say this. I hate pretty much every single religion in the world. Let me repeat that. I hate pretty much every single religion in the world. Did you know there's a religion called Christian Science, where they believe that even if their own children are sick and dying and all they need to save their lives is a little bit of medicine, their beliefs won't let them give their own children that medicine. That's the only good religion.